guys. 50,000 people used to live in the city. Now it's a ghost town.
The next day.
Hi.
Half, what would be your Smithmas wish list? My Smithmas wish list? So, first of all, before anything else, I'm super upset at Valve. Besides all the other reasons to be upset at Valve, I'm upset at them for not including the medical marble in the Halloween update. Like, the medical marble...
Mission failed! We'll get them next time.
If I had a body a cosmetic, that's what it would be.
Cocainum.
Happy Halloween, everyone! Horror Scream Fortress, if you're TF2. Alright, so Scream Fortress, as you all know, came out 5 days before October. So October 5th, I was mad, as you all know, and that really did help my enthusiasm. This is more of a review video out of anything, so disclaimer. Whatever I say here does not mean that's actually true. You can have your own opinions on this. Alright, let's just hop into this. So, cosmetics, they're alright. They're nothing fancy, nothing new. Contracts, same as always. I'm here to really just talk about the new maps. So let's just start on those. You know, something good I'll say about most of these maps is that none of them are reskins, and that's pretty crazy since there's 6 of them. I know, it feels like we're getting spoiled for 5 days. And also, they can really go into 3 categories. There's bad, amazing, and mediocre. Alright, let's move on to the first one. Actually, this time. First up, Los Muertos. Alright, I'm pretty sure you've all played this map. It was probably the first one you guys played. And what is there to say about it? I like the Mexican vibe to it, even though being TF2 set in New Mexico makes no sense why I've not gone to Mexican map. It's very inspired by Coco with all the decorations, but that's just their New Mexican thing. I like the aesthetic. I think that's my favorite part about Los Muertos. It feels new. Just like 2 other maps, or 3, I don't know. Depends. But moving on, I like it. It's a good map. That's my general opinion on it. I actually thank God Los Muertos is actually a good map because unlike that, Erebus is a horrible map in my case, in my experience. And I'll tell you why. Because whenever I was doing the contracts, it was 10 a.m. No, it's 12. My bad. I was playing with Dome. We were tired as hell, and the lag bots, was the main problem. It was just got so annoying, so tedious. I have pictures, video clips of the beginning because there wasn't that much lag. Fuck this map. I don't like it, but that's just generally my opinion. Alright, we're getting a little better, but Territory, I feel like was a very meh map. Like, the aesthetic of it, didn't enthusiasm, it reminded me a lot of Erebus with it. Hell, it's hell. You usually just walk through the thing and bada boom, bada bang, nothing special about it. I'm confused on why it got in because there's so many other ones. But that's probably just because the reason why it's so decent to me, at least, is because I played Erebus, and that man's pissing me off. But honestly, I don't see a really reason to go back to it. There's nothing really to remember it. There's so many, Scream Fortress maps in general that why would you ever pick it? I feel like Grave Row is probably going to be the most divided map, probably because it's more towards, it's like the same game mode as Watchtower is, if it's still in the game. It's really there to mess around with your friends. Like, if you want to 1v1 them, because it's pretty small, it's really a team deathmatch where if you die, well that's it. But you can also hear your teammates, which gives it a very much horror vibe. But I only got to play this once, and I was with someone else, and he was pretty friendly, so I didn't get to kill that many people. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll play with Donkey or Pango or some one of my friends, and maybe my opinion will change on it. But I feel like I could like this map more if I just had more time on it. That's generally how I can describe it. If you're towards if you like Watchtower, you like this map. If you like having an open battlefield where You can play with anyone. If you like large maps, you're not gonna like it. But you can say whatever you want. That's, oh god, I'm talking for a long time. It's just that I'm a big fan of just hanging out with my friends with TF2, so therefore that's why I like this map. Actually, maybe I should talk about the bots first because they ruin the entire contract system. Like if you're trying to go, you can try to go to kills. Every single time you'll fail. That happened to me on, I believe, Bush. I forgot what the map is called. But I could never actually complete them just because of the bots. If you start late on the contracts, then you're damned to be alone because it takes so long to start a map. And I feel like that's what a lot of people play Scream Fortress for nowadays, just with the contracts. Name how many maps you played after the contracts. All right, be honest with me, please. If you play a lot, good. If you don't, well, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. And why do the bots exist? And I hope they would be gone. Actually, why didn't Valve add any security measures to this map or Scream Fortress at all? I don't know. All right, let's just move on to the actual maps. Ooh, now we got Farmageddon. All right, I absolutely love this map. I feel like it's the best map. And it's actually probably one of my most favorite Scream Fortress maps. All right, first, aesthetic. It's amazing. On a farm, in the weed killer, the humongous pumpkin reminds me of Little Shop of Horror. The fact that you have to get weed killer. I feel like what really dragged me into it never screwed up the execution because of the announcer. It feels so refreshing to not hear the administrator talk for the rest of the round. Just listen to some of these, all right? It feels like an eternity since we have heard a new voice announcer. Also, I just want to say that my game was lag for me. I don't know if that's a thing for everyone, but it was for me. And even though it was a hard time, I still had fun with the map. Whenever with Iductus, whenever I finished the contracts and had all the gameplay, I never touched that map again. But here, it was because I was having fun. It was because I liked the map. That kept going on, and I cared about it. I don't have much to say about Symphony. I think the farm monster was pretty cool. It's been an eternity since we got a new boss fight or monster to fight. But everything else is just stories, whatever. It's interesting. Gameplay, it's alright. Map, aesthetic, it's alright. But that's really the only positive to Symphony, the farm boss. And I feel like that's the main selling point for that map. But if I had to rank every single map, at number 6 spot we have Your Boss. Then at the 5th we have Territory. At 3rd we have not Los Muertos, Symphony. There's Symphony there. Then Los Muertos at 3rd. Then at 2nd we have Graveyard. And then at 1st we have Farmageddon. Like I said, I really like Farmageddon. But this year's Scream Fortress, I feel like those 5 days, man, of nothing, just felt like I got cheated on. I feel like that's what really, and I feel like that there was less time to do the contracts this year around. And I didn't have that much time for it, probably because I was off doing other things. But it's not bad. Like, I should like it. I wanna like it, but I needed more time. That's generally for me. If you love this year, I'm okay with it. I can genuinely see why. Well, I hope you guys have a good day. It's a good talk.